If we get hit at, you know we gon' get back, and we do not stop until we catch a party. Ayy, ayy. I think I'm extra lit.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to edit like Flea on Sharefactory. It's a tutorial that I did maybe 5 or 6 months ago, but seeing as my channel is a lot bigger now and I've got a whole new amount of viewers, I'm going to be doing like an updated one. But just before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that 91.2% of you guys aren't subscribed right now. I guess this is probably due to the lack of uploads in the last month or two, but if we could try and bring that number down, that would be absolutely fantastic, and you guys can help do that by smashing the subscribe button as well as turning notifications on. You can always change your mind down the line, but I'm very confident that you will not regret it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now, before you go into creative, before you do anything, the first thing you want to do is go to your settings and make sure that you guys have record replays all on. You can find that section on the game settings, which are the little bar at the top. It's the second one to the left. You go all the way to the bottom and you'll see the record replays section. You want to make sure I just turn the top one and the bottom one on. Record your large stream replays, I'm not really sure what that is. I'm assuming that's like team rumble and stuff, but the main one obviously you're going to want is creative mode replays, but just in case anything goes wrong, I just turn the other one on as well. I turn them off from time to time, it depends, because sometimes when I'm playing a tournament and stuff, it can sort of make you lag and stuff, I've been told, so turning it off can actually help. But obviously when you're going to make a montage and you want replay mode cinematics, obviously it would help if you have them on. Then obviously once you have done that, then you can go into creative and start 1v1ing. Okay, so now you've got a few clips that you can choose from. What you want to do then is go to career, go to replays, and you will obviously go to the replay mode where you obviously have your clip. And then obviously when you go into the replay, you want to fast forward just until you get to the bit where you want to start recording your cinematic, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. Now this is a replay mode cinematic that I used in my 7k subscriber montage. I'll actually play the clip a bit now. But yeah, you can sort of see what I'm doing anyway. So first thing you want to do is set your your camera to drone free, because this will allow you a complete free range of movement rather than just being attached to your character. I know some people like to use drone attached if they're going for like a circular sort of cinematic, but this is just from side to side, which obviously you would have seen in the clip that I just shown you. And to basically, the most important thing is obviously the speed of your cinematic and obviously the positioning. Now obviously the speed doesn't really matter too much because in Sharefactory you're going to speed it up anyway, but I would set it to maybe like 0.5 I think it is. And obviously next thing you want to do is hide the like bar at the bottom by clicking L3 until it obviously disappears. Now you see at the top right you do have a leaderboard, however don't worry, I'm going to show you how to hide that as well. Now obviously the next thing you want to focus on, like I said, is your starting position, which as you can see here I sort of moved about so I can get my perfect starting position, which obviously is pretty much what you can see on the screen right now. Then obviously you kind of want to have the cinematic that you want in mind, which obviously for this one I wanted to sort of swerve to the left, get a close-up of obviously the enemy that I killed, and obviously it will float back up, and this is what you can obviously see. And obviously after I recorded that, I knew that it was time to go into my editing software so I can start putting it together. Now fortunately enough for me, I've already literally got it how I'd want it anyway when I put it in my editing software. So obviously what you want to do first is obviously split the bit where you actually start. Obviously these are like failed attempts, but this is obviously the perfect one that I got. And you want to sort of make sure you perfectly trim it until you actually start moving, which you can do here. Yeah, as you can see my thing starts moving now, so now the first frame is when it starts moving, and obviously you want to do the same for the last frame. Make sure it's obviously after it stops moving, so about here will be fine. And obviously now it's constantly moving, it hasn't got like a couple of frames where it's not moving when you're like starting or ending your recording. Now the first thing you want to do, obviously you can't really have a 10-second cinematic. Now I told you I was going to tell you how to remove the little scoreboard at the top right, and it's very simple. And obviously first of all you might want to saturate it, it just looks nicer, but then you want to go to add layout and use the aspect 2.4, and as you can see it effectively hides the scorecard at the top right. Obviously you can see a little bit of it, but to be honest like pros and cons. Better to have it like that than it would be to have it without. Plus the black bars at the top and the bottom do make it look more of a cinematic as well, so it's like 2 in 1. Anyways, next thing you want to do is obviously press square, go to time bender, and go to ×2 speed. Now a mistake that everyone makes is they go straight to 8% and just leave it at that, but no, you want to do it as smoothly as possible. So you go to 2%, and obviously one thing it's probably worth doing as well is focusing on the smoothness. It will basically keep the frames as smooth as possible. And then you want to press circle and then just press save video and exit. And the next thing you want to do is obviously find the new variant of it, which is basically that but saved as an actual video. Obviously you can delete this now, and then what you want to do then is basically do the exact same thing. Time bender, ×2%, obviously focus on the smoothness once again, and then do the exact same thing, save and exit. And this is just a cycle you want to repeat once more. Yeah, I was going to say once more time, once more. So you obviously go to 2%, keep forgetting to focus on the smoothness. And obviously you will realise that you can't save video and exit, and that's because the project is actually too small. So what you want to do after is just press add screenshot and just add the solid colour. It doesn't really matter, trust me, you will get rid of it, don't worry. And then obviously once again you want to save video and exit. Okay, so now obviously you want to add the normal clip that you got, and then obviously add your cinematic as well. Now obviously once again, do not worry about the red screen. Now obviously what you want to do then is go to the part where you're about to shoot the person. So in this instance it will be around, well, I guess the frame before you shoot, basically. So around here. Then obviously you want to split the clip, and this is when you move this one in between the two. Now as I mentioned, to get rid of this red screen, all you have to do is press trim clip and basically move it all the way until obviously it's not there anymore. So this is basically the last frame of it, and then when you've done that, it should look like this. And that's exactly what I did in my montage. Obviously next thing you want to do is obviously sync it with your clips. I'm sure that's not too hard, but if you need a tutorial on that, I will leave I should leave that in the description. So Elliot, if you're editing this, remember, put it in the description. But yeah, this is how you edit like Flea on Sharefactory. So anyways guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. If it has helped you, then it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe as well as turn notifications on. If we can hit 100 likes in this video, that'd be absolutely amazing. And feel free to use my code MVPElliot in the Fortnite item shop if you want to help support the channel. And yeah, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, until next time, take care and goodbye. Oh, that didn't take long.